morning, friends. Happy Friday. I hope everyone's had a really good week and that you are ready for some new learning. So just like every week, we're going to start off with our spelling words. So hopefully you have your pen and paper in front of you ready to go. So to review last week's spelling words, if you remember, last week we learned about the two sounds of the letter C. C makes the k sound, and it also makes the s sound like the letter S. So our spelling words from last week were the words sense, city, cold, class, cake, and circle. So this week, our phonics lesson is going to be a little bit similar to the C lesson in that we're going to learn the two sounds of the letter G. So normally we would think when we're learning how to read and we're learning our letters, we learn that the letter G says g, 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 right? That's how we normally learn it. Gorilla, grass, goat. But the letter G also has the sound of J, kind of like J, 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 like the letter J. So we call those soft G and hard G. So soft G has the J sound, and it's words like gel, so if you're going to put gel in your hair, general, which is someone in the army, germs, get lots of germs on our hands, and we're dealing with that with COVID right now, gym, we like to play gym, gem, it's like a diamond, something special, gentle, which is kind and calm, and giant giraffe, which is our picture there. So those have the soft G sound and they make the J sound. Hard G, which is more the G that we know, the G, G, G sound, are words like goat, gap, so to leave a gap, good, gum, you can chew your gum, gas, you put gas in your car, and goose, so like a bird. So those are the two sounds of G, and those are the sounds that we're going to be using for our spelling words this week. So our spelling words for the week are the words giant, giant. A giraffe is a giant animal. Giant. Giant. The next one is the word germs. Germs. It is very important to wash the germs off your hands. Germs. Oops. My next word is the word, lost my silly tack, gym. Gym. I miss going to gym class. Gym class is fun. Gym. So those are our soft G words that have the J sound. And now for our hard G words, I have the word grass. Grass. And I have the word glue. Glue. We use glue in art class. And our last word is the word game. Game. During Makerspace, we play lots of games. Game. So my friends, those are your spelling words for this week, focusing on the sounds of the letter G. G and J. Hopefully by now you have all received your homework packets and that you are able to start on your probability homework from last week. My friends, I know I put it in the email, and I know I said in my video last week that you need a paperclip to do your spinning activities, and I forgot to put the paperclip in your packages. Sorry. I had them all set there, and I completely forgot to put them in. So when I send your homework next week, I will put a paperclip in your envelopes so you can save that probability homework for next week, and you can do it next week, okay? Sorry, friends. So that is our phonics lesson for this week. I am also going to read from Junie B. Jones. Chapter 7 this week is really short, so I'm going to actually read you 2 chapters. So if you remember last week, what happened? Oh, Junie B. Jones got in trouble. Remember, she got sent to her room and Mom said, no TV. You were a bad girl because she cut the hair of her dog. And then her last words from last chapter were, and guess what? I think I'm making progress. Which means she thinks she's learning, so she needs to keep learning to do her job so she can become a hair barber. Not a good idea. So chapter 7 is called The Terriblest Trouble. The next morning, I was very cheered up because I knew what went wrong with Tickle. Tickle had dog hair, and dog hair is harder to cut than people hair because people hair is much more tamer. I ran to the mirror and looked at my people hair. I bet I can cut this kind of hair just perfect, I said. Just then I heard the front door open. She's gonna cut her own hair. It was my Grandpa Frank Miller. He was here to babysit me before school. I ran and kissed that guy hello. Then I zoomed right back to my room and I hollered a message down the hall. Don't come in my room, okay, Grandpa? Because I want to get dressed all by myself today and I don't even need any help. After that, I shut my door real tight and I hurried to my desk because guess what? Extra scissors, that's what. They were in my middle drawer where I keep them. I opened and closed them real fast. Then I skipped to my dresser and I combed my bangs silky smooth. And I snipped their ends right off and peeked at myself kind of nervous. And guess what? I wasn't even ruined. I smiled real thrilled. I knew I could do this. I knew it. I knew it. All I needed was practice. After that, I snipped some more bangs. Plus, I snipped some on the side and some on the top and some at the back. After I was finished, I looked in the mirror again. I did a teeny frown. My bangs do not look even, Steven, I said. That's how come I tried even more. Only those silly things kept getting tiltier and tiltier, so her bangs were like this. Finally, I got frustrated inside me, and I took a whole big chunk, and then I cut it right off. Ha ha ha, so there, I said. I put down my scissors and looked at myself. I did a gasp. Oh no, my hair was sticking out all over the place. Sprigs, I said. I've got sprigs. That's how come I started to cry, because sprigs are shorty little sticklets, and they are not attractive, I tell you. Just then I heard a knock at the door. Junie B, honey, you all right in there? Asked my grandpa. Okay if I come in? No, not okay, I hollered. I am still getting dressed, and so please go back to where you came from. This is her hair. Little spriggies. Grandpa Miller laughed. Okay, I got the message, he said. I'll go make you a sandwich. You better hurry up, though. I've got to do some errands, so I'm driving you to school today. His feet walked back to the kitchen. I sat down on my bed real upset because sprigs is the terriblest trouble I ever did see. Chapter 8. Hats. I didn't know what to do. How could I even go to school? Because everyone would see my sprigs, and they would laugh and laugh. That is how come I couldn't stop crying. Only all of a sudden, a miracle happened, and it is called, I spotted my hat with the devil horns. It was sitting on my desk right where Mother left it, and that hat gave me a good idea. I quick picked it up and put it on my head, and guess what? It hided all my sprigs. Hey, if I wear this to school, no one will even see my hair, I said real relieved. Only just then I did a teeny frown. Yeah, only what if I'm playing on the playground and somebody steals my devil horn hat off my head? Then everyone will see my sprigs and they will laugh and laugh. I thought real hard. I said, maybe I can wear 2 hats. That way, if someone pulls off the hat, I still have another one left under. I spotted my shower cap. It was laying on the chair. I put it under my hat. Yeah, only what if I'm playing on the playground and somebody pulls off my devil horn hat and then they pull off my shower cap too? Then everyone will see my sprigs and they will laugh and laugh. I tapped on my chin. 3 hats, I said. I will wear 3 hats to school because that will give me a whole extra hat of protection. I opened my bottom drawer and found my ski mask because ski masks hide your whole entire everything. I put the ski mask on my head. Then I put on my shower cap and my hat with the devil horns. I looked at myself in the mirror. Now everybody can see anything, not even my nose. So a ski mask goes over your whole face and it just shows your eyes and maybe your mouth. After that, I got dressed and I skipped right happy to the kitchen. Grandpa Miller's eyes popped out at me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You can't go to school looking like that, he said. That's how come I had to tell him a teeny beeny fib. See her in her ski hat? Yeah, only today is Crazy Hat Day, and my teacher said, we can wear however many hats we want, I said. Grandpa Miller scratched his head. Well, then he watched me eat my sandwich through my mouth hole, and he drove me to school. I skipped into room 9 very joyful. I sat down at my table next to Lucille. Hello, I said. It's me. It's Junie B. Jones. See me, Lucille? See me? I'm wearing an attractive hat assortment. Just then, a meaty boy named Jim pointed and shouted, Hey, everybody! Look at Looney B. Jones! What a goony bird! He shouted. Then, all of a sudden, he speeded across the room and he grabbed my devil horn hat off my head. All of room 9 laughed and laughed, because they saw my shower cap, of course. Only lucky for me, because just then my teacher hurried up into the room and she took control of the people. Her name is Mrs. She's got another name too, but I just like Mrs., and that's all. Mrs. grabbed my hat from Meanie Jin and she gave it back to me. Then she yelled at all the children, and she took me into the hall. Mrs. bended down next to me. All right, kiddo, what's the story here, she said. I rocked back and forth on my feet, because I didn't want to tell her the story. Here, that's why. Yeah, only don't actually know what you are referring to, I said real soft. The hats, Junie B. What's the story with the hats? Finally, I did a big breath, and I told her the story. The Story with the Hats by Junie B. Jones. Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Pinky Gladys Guzman, and she was practicing to be a beauty shop guy, only too bad for her, because her silly bangs kept on getting tiltier and tiltier, and that's how come she had to cut them off. And now she wishes she was never even Pinky, and that is all the details I would like to share with you at this time. I did a big breath. The end. Mrs. put her hand on my shoulders. Junie B., honey, are you telling me that you cut your bangs off? Is that what this is? I did not answer her. Then all of a sudden, Mrs. took off my ski cap, and I didn't even know she was going to do that. No, I hollered, don't! Only it was too late. Mrs. saw my hair. She tugged me real tight. Oh, Junie B., she said, what happened? I started to cry all over again. Sprigs, I said. Sprigs happened. After that, Mrs. gave me some tissues, and me and her sat down on the floor, and we figured out what to do. And that is the end of chapter 8. And that's the end of our lesson for today, guys. Just a short one. I hope everyone is doing really well. I missed you guys very, very much, and that you are doing your homework. Okay, guys? Have a fabulous weekend, and I will see you on Monday for our guest teachers. Bye, guys.